Green.
Yeah, see? Now look here, boys. What I want you to do is I want you to go into the building now, alright? And, well, listen. Anything that moves
I just
gets
hit a
shot
two-piece.
down. I got some money on the way. I
I
can't
hit
be
the
held
two-piece
back
Stewie.
now.
Oh my
Feel
god.
that foul, elbow into that mouth. We dropping blows on these blows. We be knocking them out. Got women on my dick. Sorry if one's your lady. Pray to God, listen, I should, but still I
You're
hope
right,
he can
that's
save
all I
me.
can't really
Too much
get.
confidence and pussy for the space that he gave me. So I'm still rolling in the bucket like it was a Mercedes. Getting dome with the chrome falling off.
I just hit first try. I just hit.
Smash, still ahead, bobbing like Builder. Her mom was in Thriller. They brought me to dinner. She told me to fill her.
Yes,
She told me
sir.
to film her. Put the camera on like I'm Killer and got down like I'm Dilla. But I ain't even feel it. Fuck it, I'm getting older. Settle for something realer. People swearing they 100. They just dying to be real. No longer getting high for smoking, so they popping a pill and buried out black and white. Killer cops can get killed. We keep it 101 like Corella DeVille and feel blessed if we don't have to kill, but still will. Some traps stuck under the ground, the states fill. So I try to keep y'all name alive like Ill Will. Fat Boy, Big T, both Nas. Simple comes too often like weak of the flow rise. With gingerbread crumbs of rhymes, it's all lies. And fruity pebble colored face tats, they tongue tied and mind fried. Like fuck it, the art died. But shit is still alive and thrives in side streets where a rose can arise and emerge through concrete. So if you want beef, I'm here bumping that Vaseline. And I'm walking through your city on fire with gasoline. And I'm leaving folks chopped and screwed like a glassine.
Yes, sir, dude. I'm so fucking good, man. Damn, they clapping right now.
Wow, yep, wow, yep, wow, yep, wow, Now growing up you couldn't play me. Fridge was the AC, product of the ADs, cocaine baby. They call me crazy, but no, not me. I was rushing down my Ritalin, fuck ADD, and that's Seroquel and Depakote. Big brother guinea pig. This ain't even half of the shit that I was living in. Cash stack the shoe boxes, guns in the couch. Police kicking our doors and we running about. Now my brother ain't home and my mama is wild. And my dad's off getting high and I'm too short for the clouds. So I told him one day I'ma get big as a mountain. So no matter how high he to get, I found him. Now I feel so small in this pale blue ball. In this big old world, can my shoulders hold them all? When they hate you for your talents and they wanna see you fall. So these blunts keep me balanced, stop me bouncing off the wall. And everyone that held
Oh my
me
god,
down is
again,
stuck in
I
the
don't really give a
ground.
fuck.
So if I wanna see they stone, then I'm Florida bound. But in that Florida town, man, I get in the shit. Cause all my homies paranoid and got banana
I hit a
clips.
Sue last time I played this map.
Wow, yep, wow, yep, wow.
Oh, I hit it. I called it. I literally said, I just said I hit a Sue last time I played. I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, she, now just like we told them. Get 'em boys, and we got 'em boys. Fuck the coppers. Fuck 'em all. Tommy guns.
Alright, yo, what's up guys? So I'm basically just really quickly gonna run you through my classes first, my sniper classes, and then my settings afterwards. Because I do get asked a lot in both my comment section recently for YouTube videos, as well as in my streams a lot, what my sniper like builds are, what my classes are, what my settings are, what perks I use. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just whip a video real quick, so that way anytime somebody wants to know, I can just link this video. Alright, so jumping right into it. This is the main class I use. All my other classes are for trickshotting, red gunning, other stuff. This is my S&D class mainly. Alright, so my AX50 build is the 17-inch factory barrel, the tac laser, the single arms assassin stock, stippled grip tape, and sleight of hand. Reasoning for all of these attachments, as if you didn't notice already, they all increase aim down sight speed, and that is what you want when you're using a sniper rifle. Anything that increases aim down sight speed, you want. Anything that doesn't increase it, you don't want. You don't want to use the other two barrels. You don't want to use the monolithic suppressor, the compensator, because they'll lower your aim down sight speed. The reason I use sleight of hand is because, I won't lie to you, I like the reload animation, and I like that it's faster, it makes me feel faster, and then I like the way it looks as well in trick shots, which is what I do. However, you could also run focus. Focus reduces your flinch. That makes it when like you're in your scope and you're getting shot at, your scope like shoots to the sky. That's flinch. So putting focus on will reduce your flinch. So if you feel like you die a lot because of that, then you can use focus. But because I rush a lot, I'm often getting behind the enemy, and then I'm not getting shot at because, well, I'm behind them, they don't know I'm there. So sleight of hand just makes you reload faster, and that's why I use that. However, if you are new to sniping and you are trying to learn how to get better at sniping, I recommend focus first, and then switch to sleight of hand once you've gotten pretty good at sniping and you're pretty comfortable running around with just a sniper. And then, like I said, I rush a lot, which means I need to use a knife. Ally 6 are pretty good too. These are both these are the two fastest mobility weapons in the game, but the reason I use a knife is because Cali sticks, although they have lunge, it is a 2-shot kill, and I have died so many times getting a hit marker with these things because, again, they are a 2-shot kill, they don't 1-shot. So just being able to sacrifice a small, barely noticeable amount of mobility for a 1-shot kill melee when I need it. Alright, for the perks, I use Quick Fix, High Alert, and Amped. I use Quick Fix because when you kill somebody, it regens your HP instantly instead of having to wait. So if I shoot at somebody and they're shooting at me, but I kill them, but I'm damaged, instead of having to wait to naturally regen or stim, I can just heal with Quick Fix. I use High Alert because High Alert is a crutch perk. Basically what High Alert does is it makes it so when you're getting looked at from, let's say, your right, that side of the screen will go like orange for a second. So like, let's say, like I said, somebody's looking at me from my right, that right side of the screen will go orange, being like, hey, somebody's looking at me from this direction. And that gives me time to relocate and then re-peek or look in that direction and be like, where's this guy looking at me from? So I can see them and kill them. Instead of having no idea they're there and then them just shooting at me and I die. I use Amped because Amped makes it so I can swap weapons faster. So like I said, I rush with a knife, and when I rush up, I'll have my knife out, and then once I get to the middle of the map or wherever it is I want to go, I'll swap to my sniper. And if I see somebody when I get there or anytime before then, I need to swap back to my sniper to shoot them. And Amped makes it so I can swap back a lot faster. For my Specialist bonus, which yes, I do run Specialist, and I believe you should too, because I think Specialist is so much better than using any kill streak, because unlike kill streaks, Specialist lasts between the rounds. So if you get a VTOL, that'll last you 1 S&D round. That's great. But then the next round you'll have nothing. Specialist goes until you die, so you could play the entire game with Specialist if you go flawless. If you don't know what Specialist does, it gives you every weapon perk and every perk in the game. Almost all of them anyways. You don't get all of them. You get at least like 10 perks on top of weapon perks too. For my first perk slot, I use EOD, and sometimes I will switch this with Quick Fix, so I'll have EOD and then Quick Fix in my 2-kill slot, like for my first Specialist bonus. If they're using like RPGs or I die to grenades a lot, I notice, then I'll just put this on so I don't die. But usually this doesn't happen a lot, so I rock Quick Fix now and then EOD after 2 kills, sorry. My second Specialist bonus perk, I use Restock. This is mainly because a couple of reasons. One, I use my stims when I rush sometimes, or I need to stim mid-round. Then when it's the last guy and I try to hit a trick shot, I won't have a stim, but if I have a restock, then I will. And same with throwing knives. This allows me to keep my throwing knife or have a throwing knife at the end so I can incorporate that in my trick shot somehow, while still being able to use it mid-round if I need to kill somebody or if I want to go for a cross map. My 6th kill is Cold-Blooded. Usually after you get about 6 kills in a row, that means somebody on their team probably has the same amount. They probably got a kill streak of some sort. Maybe like a VTOL. And Cold-Blooded makes it so VTOLs, almost every AI controlled kill streak and ignores you. And then same with like if they have a chopper gunner, for example, you won't show up as a red box on the map. So it makes it a lot easier to hide from those. This makes it so if I look at somebody and they have High Alert, their vision won't go pulsed, their screen won't go red. And then yeah, at 8 kills you get every perk. Like I said, throwing knife, this is for cross maps, for silent shotting, for those of you who don't know, or asked. I've actually seen a couple comments like this saying, how do you do that thing? I just don't know how to explain it. That thing is with the throwing knife where you shoot your shot and then pull it out and then swap weapons. It makes it so you don't have to like scope out of your sniper scope. It kind of instantly does it, and it also really looks nice in my opinion. Stim, this is for rushing. It heals you, obviously, so if I get shot at, I can stim so I can heal faster. And it resets your tack sprint cooldown, so you can tack sprint right instantly as soon as you stim instead of having to wait for it to refresh. For my HDR build, I use this one. Basically the same thing as the X50, all aim down sight attachments, so Tac Laser and Stalker Scout. Honestly, those are the only two for the HDR. I have bipod because it looks cool, but it doesn't really do anything, so you can just not have it. That works too. And then again, Sleight of Hand. If you're new to sniping, focus perk, absolutely. And then once you adapt a little bit, Sleight of Hand, and then bipod just for looks. Now, you will notice I only run 4 attachments on this. That is because every other attachment decreases aim down sight speed for the most part. Like this one side doesn't, but you lose damage range. You don't want to lose that. My right tack, basically the same as the AX51. You have the barrel that increases aim down sight speed, the tack laser, stippled grip tape, and the tack wrap. All that increased aim down sight speed, sleight of hand again. I do think if you use the right tech, you should use sleight of hand either way because this reload time is really slow. The right tech has a really bad reload speed. And then, I don't consider these snipers, but I will show them anyways. This is my SBR class. I do use this every now and then. Sometimes this changes. Sometimes instead of focus, I'll actually use the Pua mags, which makes my gun a little bit slower, but in return, as you can see, you get more damage done from it. Attack laser, the sniper scope, the blitz stock, These are for aim down, sight speed, tack laser, and blitz stock. Sniper scope, obviously, for scope. This feather bolt makes it so you can rechamber your bullets faster, which basically means you can go from shot 1 to shot 2 a lot faster. And Lapua mags decrease this. It doesn't say it, but it actually does decrease the fire rate. So if you do want to use the damage rounds, you need this. However, if you don't need it, but it's still nice to have, and then you can put focus on. Or I don't think you should use sleight of hand on marksman rifles because they already have no flinch as is. And their reloads aren't terribly slow, but focus makes it so they just absolutely have zero. Like sometimes without focus, I'd be like, damn, I died to a hell of flinch there. But I never, ever feel like I die because of flinch with focus on. Marksman rifles are just insane. They're so much faster than sniper rifles. If you do want to get into sniping, this would actually probably be a better way to like start, would be start with the SPR. And then go to like the AX50, because I won't lie, it is pretty hard. But if you just want to jump right into it, that works, jump to the AX50. If you are completely new to sniping, start with the SPR so you can get a feel for it, and then go to the actual sniper rifles. The AX50 is definitely the easiest one. Do not try the HDR or the ride tag off the rip. And then my current 98 class, basically the standard, basically same thing. Tac laser, sniper scope, the sport comb wrap, and stable grip tape. All of those are for aim down sight speed, other than the scope, because you need the scope. And then focus again, because marksman rifles have no flinch with focus. You can put sleight of hand on because this thing does have kind of a slow reload. Either or works, like I said, but I use focus personally. For my settings, tactical button layout, I believe this is better because it's easier to slide cancel this way. 0.05 and 0.07 dead zone. This is mainly for controller drift, so if you have a lot of like stick drift on your left controller, then you should up this, make it higher. This is basically based off your control. If you got 0 stick drift, I would make this point like 0.03. Leave it at 0.03 for both if you got none, but if you do have some like I do, the more stick drift you notice, the higher you should put it. This will help your stick drift. And then the max, you need to keep this at max. You should never lower this ever. My sensitivity, I play 20 and then 14, and I'm gonna be honest, for all of you 2020 demons out there, I promise you if you play 2014, you will notice improvement. I used to be a 2020 demon myself, and then I realized that vertical is up and down, obviously. And there's not many times we're looking up and down, but I did notice that I would have to look down slightly to kill somebody or look up slightly to kill somebody. And I would often look too high or too low, and then I'd have to re-correct that mistake. So putting it up 14, anywhere between 14 and 10 to be honest, I think it's good. You guys don't really care about any of these. 0.95, it doesn't really make much of a difference, I don't know. You could put it at 1, I could put it at 1, but it doesn't really make any difference. And then these are for ride guns, so you, like low zoom is the 1 times, like the standard. And then this is the 2 times, but you don't use these for snipers. Sniper is these. Controller vibration. If you're playing controller as strong as this, you turn this off. You do not want this on. It is so much harder to aim and just focus when your controller is shaking. And then disabling this makes it so it doesn't shake. For use/reload behavior, you should put contextual tap on, or at least do tap to reload. That way you don't have to hold your button to reload, and just make it so you can reload that much quicker. And I don't think anything else here really matters. However, I do get sometimes asked why some of my camos look different. Like for example, let me show you really quickly. This camo for you guys, it probably looks different. You're probably like, whoa, I've never seen that before. Because of my colorblind setting that I have, which is Trinopia. This just makes it so some things look different. The game looks a lot prettier in my opinion this way. Colors stand out more, and like I said, like that camo is usually just pink, now it's pink and blue. However, if you have sensitive eyes, then I strongly suggest you don't do this, because your eyes, changing it will take time for your eyes to adjust, and it might even hurt your eyes. It hurt my eyes for the first little bit, but I did adapt. But yeah, do that at your own risk. And yeah, that's it for my settings and my classes. I hope you did enjoy. I hope I helped at least somebody out there out. If you are looking to get better at sniping, another thing you could do is stop by the streams. I stream every single night at 5 PM EST at twitch.tv/Briar Badwolf. Link is on screen right now. It's also in the top link in the description. The reason I say this is because I stream every single night sniping S&D6s with viewers. Basically, I play with whoever wants to in chat, and I just make everyone use a sniper. And how this benefits you is not only do you get to potentially play if you want to play, but you also get to watch and learn how not only I play, but how other snipers play as well, and then you could incorporate that gameplay, like those tips you pick up, into your own gameplay. I also run S&D customs every single night at 7 PM EST, and they're a lot of fun. So want some sniping buddies to hang out with and play with, stop by the stream. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I appreciate you guys watching. If you made it to the end, you did, because you can hear my voice, so thank you for watching. Drop a like if you haven't already, sub if you're new. It's completely free, and you can always change your mind later, so what do you really got to lose? And yeah, with that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll either see you guys in the streams or see you in my next video. Peace.